Hey y'all, I am loaded up in the kayak right now on a solo mission in the beautiful state of Georgia along this beautiful river that you see here, and we are going to be searching for some fossils today. There's quite a bit of petrified wood in this location, and we even have the chance to find some Miocene aged fossils over 20 million years old, which would be marine, so fossil shark teeth as well in this location. And I am drifting sideways into these logs, so I'm going to get back to paddling and we'll get right back to you. You could not ask for a better day, my friends. This is just absolutely stunning. There's a little bit of fall colors, about as much as you could expect in the south, and now I'm also stuck on a log or something, so I think I'll have to pop out. Ooh, that water is cold. Oh, that's chilly. Okay, it's been a long time since I've been here, everybody. A very long time. The water levels have been too high. And so, like I said, petrified wood here, sometimes rather large pieces and occasional shark teeth. I have a sifter and everything I need. Let's see, I saw something down here that looked like maybe wood, but that's not petrified wood, however. Oh, look how clear the water is. Ooh, it's cold. Chilly water. Sometimes you can just spot pieces. I'm just trying to see if I spot a piece of petrified wood to get us going. But you have to like feel them, because the real wood looks like the modern wood looks like petrified wood sometimes, and vice versa. Okay, well, I think I'll be dragging the kayak for just a moment. The trick here is finding gravel. It's very sandy. But while I got you, let's take a look right over here, because we're coming up on this bank that gives us a look at the Miocene aged sediments where the shark teeth are eroding out of. So that would be this stuff right here. And you can see kind of that angled structure on it. There's some better views of it in other places. That's called cross stratification, typically from a near shore environment. Let's go over this way for a second. See, this is what I'm looking for, perhaps. See these? There, you can see this log right here that fell over. Sometimes on the other side of that, there will be gravel, and I see a little bit of gravel down there. I might have to throw a mask on and just completely freeze my butt off today, but that'll be fun. That water's quite cold. I'm glad I brought my wetsuit. Look at this. Here's a way better look at the formation with some water running out. That's cool. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful right here. That is awesome. All that water running. That is so cool. I will have to try my best to get a lay of the land. Like I said, it's been a while since I've been here. It's changed so much. I mean, it looks like a completely different river from the last time I was here, which is a good thing, I think, because that means maybe some new little gravel bars have been exposed. I think over there, the other side of me, I used to find stuff. I don't know. I can't remember anymore. Oh gosh, it's so different. I have found some old bottles here. Not many that are super old, but a couple cool things. So gonna be keeping an eye out for that as well. I think I'm gonna set the kayak here on the sandbar for a second and come take a look over here. It looks interesting. I'm just amazed at the amount of trees that have fallen over here. Hurricane Helene came through last year and really did a number on it. Look at that big giant tree with the roots. That was not down before, but sometimes stuff gets exposed. Look at this log. Could you imagine if this was a petrified log? Or that one. Beautiful logs here. Look how pretty that is. Wow. Dude, this thing is really cool. Look at the knot in there. This is old. Old log from the logging days. That's cool. Okay, I'm looking down in the water now. I don't often find the petrified wood for some reason in these areas with all these big clay rocks, but I guess you never know. There's a big chunk of wood there. What if that was petrified? Nope, it's not. Water kind of feels nice after a while. Wow, yeah, this stuff got just beat up from the flooding. That is crazy. Okay, let's go take a closer look under this tree. That was the reason I walked over here and I got distracted. These beautiful plants growing out of here. Green. Very green. Well, I'm not seeing much treasure in it. You never know. Sometimes there'd be a bottle or something in there. I'm not seeing much. All right, let's grab this thing and get back in. Well, I don't think I'm gonna get quite back in yet. I'm gonna keep walking. Kind of easier to take a look at the bottom, walking along. Coming up on some very cool formation. It's so tall, it goes way up there. It's covered in vegetation up high, but that is just stunning. Oh, massive log jam, look at that. Oh, that was not there last time I was here, which was a long time ago. But that's way different. Yep, that is a major blockade there. I might not try to bring the kayak through there. I might just walk just to the other side and see if there's any gravel. But look at this right here. Wow. Right back to that formation. That is the Miocene age sediments, again, that I was talking about. Just so cool to look at. Fun to walk around. Now, one time I was out here with Paleo Chris. He found a very, very nice three-toed horse tooth from the Miocene in a spot kind of like this. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Whoa. Yeah, it's so straight. It's a solar panel. Okay, I bet that's someone's Halloween decoration. Well, we'll pull it out of the river. I love finding weird stuff, so we'll take it. Let's see if we can get around this log jam here. Probably up on the bank is where I'm gonna want to go. I could get through here with the kayak if I wanted, but I might keep exploring upstream rather than this way, especially since I'll have to paddle back up at the end of the day. But I wonder if any gravel got exposed on the other side. So walk up this way. Oh, look at that nice little deer trail here. Works out good. Watch for snakes, of course. Look at that log jam. That is crazy. It's warming up now. And I can already tell you, it looks really sandy down here. So, probably gonna be a good idea for me to continue upstream. But it's a really nice view. I finally spotted my first piece of petrified wood. There we go. Just a little piece. Not with particularly good grain, but we'll take it. We got a piece of pet wood and eyeball. So that was right here in this gravel. Not seeing much else, but I have to get in there, do a little hand fanning with the mask. I'm trying to get to a spot. I think up here I saw more gravel. Here's a little piece of different type of history, it looks like. Oh wow, that's old too. Look at that. Some old stoneware Part of old plate or something. Looks to be right around the turn of the century. That is nice and old. That's pretty cool. All right, what we got here? Interesting shaped logs, not fossil logs. What's that there? That's a modern log too. Always something guarding the treasure. My good friend Mark Renz said in a book of his called Fossiling in Florida. And in today's case, what is guarding the treasure is sand. A lot of sand covering everything. This looks like a spot maybe to throw a mask on. Possibly. I am seeing a ton of gravel right there. So, all in this little cutaway. Yeah, I'm getting in there. I'm gonna be cold, but I'm getting in. Mask and snorkel. Oh God. So I'm gonna park this guy right here. That's the most promising I've seen so far, so I'm excited to get in there and check it out. Let's check it out. Let's get cold. Gotta take the trash out. Probably should have brought a bag. Crazy how quickly things can change. Beautiful pieces of petrified wood. Oh, that sound is so good. Oh, that sound is great. Look at that, solid pieces of wood. A lot of this is gonna be cypress and pine. I think I've seen some palm here before, things of that nature. Pretty cool. And this is a blown in a mold pickle jar type bottle with a really cool bubble right there at the top. So that's pretty cool to see. It's a fairly old one. You don't see them that old here very often. So that's a pretty cool little find there as well. I want to jump back in, but boy, it is cold. Y'all are probably seeing a lot of trash down there, as I am. I'm gonna go back through after I'm done hunting and probably just fill up I guess a bag. I don't know. I need to find something to put some trash in, but I want to haul some trash out of here because there's quite a bit down there, unfortunately. Pet wood, baby. That's heavy. Oh, that's so cool. What a cool piece. He'll gladly take that. That is awesome. Look at that piece, y'all. That is just awesome. Look at the grain on there. That is such a cool piece of petrified wood. And it is massive. Very, very happy to find that. Getting some wood, my friends. Look at that. We are finally hitting it. Oh, that is awesome. Very, very pleased, not to mention these pieces. Not to mention, oh yeah, the horse tooth. Got a horse tooth right there as well. That's small. That probably is three-toed horse. Is it from the Miocene, perhaps? Looks a little weird. It could be a weird, more modern horse. But more pet wood. The big piece is sitting up on a log in a different little spot upstream. It's not far because I just like snorkeled to it, but gotta go get it. I think what I would like to do, look at all this pet wood. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so what I might do is pop right over here with the shovel and sifter, because that gravel goes deep. And if I shovel and sift it, I can actually talk to y'all a bit more, and that'll be nice. So what I can do is grab the probe I have here and shove it through the front strap there to hold the kayak in place, and then I can have everything nearby so I can film the way I need to. Picked up some more trash. Gonna do some more of that too. It is a shame seeing it, but I was right over here can fanning, and it seems like there's a lot of wood right down there. So let's pop this guy in. Let's see. Hat. Ugh. This is how you do it right here. You take your probe and you you try to do this with one hand. I can do this, I swear. Oh, I did it. Okay, and then you just boop. Hitting rocks there. That's probably pet wood. All right, I think that might stay right there. Let's fill some screens. Check this out in the first little screen. Oh, where did it go? Where? Oh, there it is. Got a little shark tooth. Looks like a worn lemon shark tooth. That's cool. Look how pretty the gravel is here too. It's all this quartzite stuff, tumbled. Got some of that Miocene clay in there. So we gotta keep an eye out for more shark teeth. They are not super plentiful here, but that's pretty awesome to see one in the first screen. As you can see, it's very sand blasted, but that's all right. That's just the way it goes. I see two pieces of petrified wood poking out right there. Got that one and that one right there. Ooh, that's interesting. That one went through some stuff, got all crackly and weird. Oh, that sound. That's a great sound. Alrighty, here, got some chert there. Chert rock. Let's see. A lot of big rocks in my way. Any little shark teeth in here? Bloop, bloop. Not seeing any little teeth. More chert there. So chert is the silicified limestone. Native Americans would use this material to craft their stone tools there. So pretty cool to see that material here. But you got to check your local laws in places. Here in the Southeast, most states, you cannot collect Native American artifacts off state-owned lands. All right, I think that's it for that screen. Two nice pieces of wood. Got this screen going. I see a tooth. That's a little snaggletooth shark tooth. Let's get a little closer. A bit beat up, but that's how it goes. Oh, there's a pet wood. Oh gosh, don't fall in. There's a big old chunk of petrified wood. Very cool piece. Oh, there's a little old shotgun shell. See what the name is on it. Winchester repeater, number 12. Okay. Oh, that's wood right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. I like that piece a lot. Let's see. That more wood. Oh, yeah. That's gorgeous right there. Look at that. It's crazy just how much there is once you get in it. Not seeing much else in here other than quartz pebbles, but heck yeah, we'll take that. Another thing I like about these sifters is they don't fit much. So while you're sifting, you'll see stuff, and I literally saw these 2 pieces of petrified wood while I was sifting that one. Look at that. Oh, the sound they make is incredible. Anything else in here? That's kind of a weird rock there. So pretty. Look at the little quartz. Pretty little bands in there. If my phone would focus on it. There it goes. Pretty. These are good aquarium pebbles. All right. Not bad. So I decided to get in for a couple minutes in between sifting, and I started fanning with my hand more, and I pulled all of that out. A couple minutes. Look at all that. Oh, that's crazy. Look at that. Just beautiful pieces of petrified wood. So what I do want to do is try to cut and polish some of this stuff. I haven't found very many super thick pieces today, but I do want to give that a try. Like that there, maybe if you cut that, might see some cool wood grain. Why couldn't I think of the word? Right? That's a really cool piece. See where some of them are exposed out in the river, they get that algae, but then the other side's clean. Wow, this stuff is so cool, y'all. Oh, it's getting windy. I am just obsessed with it. Okay. Look how cool these are. That's awesome. All right, keep looking. Let me tell you what, I'm glad it's sunny today. That feels fantastic. It's cold down there. And as you can see here, I've got this towering, beautiful sifter full of petrified wood, and really good little spot right here. But I think I'm gonna jump in the kayak and go upstream just a little bit and keep exploring. Maybe find some bigger gravel, maybe with some bigger chunks of wood. Check out that angled layer on top of the limestone. That is so cool looking. Wow. So again, I was saying earlier how that typically refers to a near shore environment. I wouldn't be surprised if the limestone below it was deposited in deeper water. And then maybe still water at the top there. See where it's not angled? But it's that same clay. Oh, that is so cool. I really love this embankment right here. This is very, very beautiful. Oh boy, y'all. I have been paddling my butt off. Sand for a very, very long time. But I think I finally made it to a little spot right here. Fast water, clay exposed, plenty of pockets for fossils to sit. Hopefully large chunks of petrified wood. Oh, and that keeps going for a while. Shallow here. Yeah, this might be good. So I'm gonna pop a mask on and get down in there and check it out. See what we can find. Y'all ready to get cold again? I kind of am. Wish me luck. I only found 3 little pieces here. It's the best looking spot I've seen. What in the world? That's crazy. I expected way more right here. Anticlimactic. Paddled all this way. Thought I was gonna get in the zone, but I did not get in the zone. But I'm gonna keep poking around. The zone's somewhere around here, right? Very happy I finally got into some here. Really cool piece right there. It's kind of gnarly looking. That's very beautiful. And then all these other little pieces. Look at that one. Nice, clean. This little piece is really cool. Heck yeah. Not bad. I thought I was getting skunked, but I did all right. Especially love that right there. That is just gorgeous. I know I'm just a broken record talking about how beautiful it is, but I just came up on something real nice. Look at that. Oh, that is so cool. I love the sound of the water rolling down. The reflections on the limestone there are really beautiful. It's just so ancient looking. I feel like I've stepped back in time. Whoa, look at this little limestone cove. I'm just drifting. Oh, it looks like I can go through that. That's kind of neat. See if I can get it turned to where it'll go. Nah, I'm gonna get stuck. I'm gonna have to paddle through. Ugh. Maybe not. Maybe I can do it with one hand. I want to bring you all through with me. One-handed kayaking. This is so cool. There's a tree on the other side. I might get stuck. Now I'll be able to make that. I'll just have to put you all away. Made it through. Little limestone cavern over there. Oh, it's so beautiful right here. That sun feels great too. It's cold down there. Now I get to go downstream and relax, which is fantastic. Y'all, I cannot express how happy I am to be out here. I wish I had some friends with me or Natalie. Natalie's working. I'm on the way to my dad's, and Chris and Bree were busy. So I'm just out here solo tripping. And honestly, I don't mind it at all. A little solitude never hurt anybody. But it doesn't feel lonely. I get to hang out with y'all, so in a weird way, from here to there, but still feels like I'm hanging out with y'all, and I appreciate you being here. Yeah, this is fantastic.